Hello everyone from back home. This is Brad Hawkins here, your 12th District State Representative. Normally I do my video updates from my office, but what I thought I'd do for fun today is show you the pathway that I go from my office to the House chambers, and then we can answer some questions up there. So come along. And if I happen to breathe hard, it's probably because this is the only exercise I might get today. Fortunately, my office is in the legislative building, so I don't have to go too far between my office and the House chambers. So we made it. That wasn't too bad, was it? So this is here in the Capitol Rotunda, and if you take a look around, it's one of the most beautiful sights to the eye. What's interesting too about that chandelier up top is it's as large as a Volkswagen Bug, but doesn't quite look at it from this angle. So come on into the House chambers, I'll show you. Morning. Good to see you. So here we are at the House chambers, and there are 98 of us in the Washington State House of Representatives, 2 per district, and my desk is right up front. So here we are from the House floor. This is my desk. It's in the very first row. One thing I wanted to point out is we do have voting machines right here on our desk. So after the debate, after we've all had a chance to say our piece if we want to, the speaker will announce that he's opening the roll call machine, and we have a chance, about 10 seconds, to cast our vote yes or no. And then that vote is displayed on the board right above the House chambers here.
When you're voting here on the House floor, what do you take into consideration as you make decisions? And how do you keep track of the hundreds of bills you vote on?
Well, that's a great question. I try to take all the feedback I've received from the constituents in my district into consideration before a vote. I also take into consideration the committee members who served on the committees that bill came from, and tried to get a sense of what the opinions were there. And then, of course, I try to review the bills and do the very best I can and make my own judgment. It's interesting, though, we do have a lot of pieces of legislation that come through here. It's very hard to keep track of them all. But what I do is focus on my bills in my committee first as a priority. And the first couple weeks are spent on bills in my committee. And then the second couple weeks are spent on the bills that have come from the other committees. And then once the bills have passed out of the House, then we start considering the Senate bills, and we kind of start the process all over again.
Who has visited you in Olympia from your district recently, and what did they want to discuss with you?
Well, we've met a lot with constituents back home, and that meeting with constituents is my favorite part of the job. We've met with physical therapists, we've met with students, we've met with business leaders, realtors, and I had a page this last week, Jack Yunt, and he was with me all week. Basically, they are interested in discussing anything to do with their bill. They'd like to get an update on the process and see if they can get a positive outcome for their issues of interest this session. Thank you so much for joining me for this week's video update. In a future video update, we'll take you from my House desk on the House floor over to the Republican caucus room, which is right over there, and I can answer some questions for you and give you a look into the Republican caucus meeting room. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video update. It's truly an honor and a privilege to serve as your 12th District State Representative. I'd like to encourage you to visit my website anytime at representative-brad-hawkins.com or contact our office if you have any concerns or questions. Thanks again for the opportunity to serve as your 12th District State Representative.